Okay, I've done most of my outlining. I chose to use a black crayon to do the outlining, except for I think it's awful harsh always to use black to outline what I've created as my mouth, but I could change my mind here in a few minutes. You never know. So I also am going to remind you of how you can press firm with a crayon to get a dark color, and then you go over it with a lighter color so that you end up with different tones and values in there. I have to move this down a little bit because of that little ridge. But you can see that I added some texture lines into my hair because I have kind of a brownish, dark brownish black colored hair, and I'm able to put some of those texture lines in there. Now I'm going back and I'm just coloring lightly with my brown crayon to give it different values or different textures in there. If I go ahead and push again hard with my crayon, I can leave behind some darker pieces. It's great to use that for some texture for your hair. Now you're gonna come down to what you're gonna wear for the clothes. I don't expect you to show me exactly what you have on that day. Go ahead and show me something that's your favorite, or maybe you want to put your sport team on your shirt. So however you go about finishing it, just make sure that you've colored it all well. Try to come up with the best blending of colors to make a skin tone for yourself. Right now, I usually have pretty light skin. I'm pretty pale in color, but I have a little bit more tan happening right now because it's summer. But that's pretty good for my skin. Go ahead and see what you can do. You might need to blend a few colors to get an actual skin representation that looks more like you. I have one daughter who would absolutely need to color it a little bit darker. She has a darker complexion than I do. And then my other daughter, I always tell you I have two daughters, and one has very fair complexion, very light, and the other one has more of a medium complexion. And I think it's always funny to have to realize that I have to do two different colors when I use my kids. So please go ahead and finish your project. It will look the best when we are putting them on the screen, if we're able to assemble them into one slideshow. And I really want to see everyone do their best so that when they're come together. If you tend to color lightly, it's not going to show up as well. And when we blend them, it's going to be hard for us to see the details. So hopefully you'll enjoy doing this. It should be a fun start to our online art lessons. Hopefully you know how to share, or I should say add a photo to your turn-in project. I will try to remember to bounce them back to you if the photo didn't get attached correctly, and if you need more help with that, there's usually videos that we have that we can share with you to make that whole process easier. So I will be looking forward to seeing your Sharing is Caring collaborative project show up on our Google Classroom. Have a great day.